Welcome back, everyone, to the
It's about bloody time.
graveyard shift. Gratuities.horror. I'm your host Hayden. And today I'm with my co-host Graham.
Hello. Oh, today we're talking about Jaws. We
I was
have not
gonna
done this
say-
for a while.
I know it's been a while, but come on.
I will let you explain what someone decided to do right after their session time.
I bought a house, and my fiance and I have been constantly unpacking, and you have been bugging us nonstop to do this.
Actually, not really.
A little bit.
Not a whole lot. Like, I didn't talk about the podcast the entire month of June.
Fair. Well,
Like-
no, you did mention a little bit.
Okay,
You were
like,
mentioning
here and
ideas.
Yeah. But, like, not saying, like, we have to get on this right now.
You're just mentioning ideas.
Yeah, and then you guys were over a few weeks ago. I was like, hey, how about this weekend for the podcast since you guys will be kind of done unpacking?
I'm gonna bump this. I'm listening. I'm bumping.
And so, like,
Right.
oh yeah. And I'm like, how about we do Jaws? So we did Jaws.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them what you did this morning?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I
I
called
told you I was gonna bring
It
this
was
up.
8:45 in the morning
I'm asleep.
when I called you.
I'm asleep.
I did not mean to wake you. I apologized. Didn't I apologize?
I don't remember. All I remember is I woke up and I like, what do you want? And he was like, geez, are you awake? I'm like, you woke me up.
I'm like, okay, then call me back when you're awake. And I hung up. It was like a 15-second conversation. It was 8:45 in the morning. I assumed you were awake.
If you called me back, I would have screamed in the phone.
No, because I could tell you were half asleep.
Well, yeah, because we went to bed like at midnight last night.
I didn't know that.
Well, if you stayed at the party, you would have.
You guys both know I wouldn't have made it till midnight.
I would have just come over by you and just slept you awake.
No, I would have left way before then. And I even told you guys I wasn't going to stay on because I had a long day.
Just slept on the couch.
I'm going to go home and sleep in my bed
Alright.
because I had back pain.
Yeah. So.
See, he lives closer to me now.
Yeah, I moved back basically home.
So,
I'm
yeah.
back in my hometown.
The bickering's going to be more constant now, I feel, on the podcast.
A little bit.
Anyway, so we're talking about Jaws. Now,
You need to scoot your ass back into the screen.
there we go. So,
I still got the squeaky.
this is
chair.
like my third time watching this movie. How many times have you seen this movie?
Over my entire lifespan, probably at least 9.
9? Okay. Yeah, I am definitely terrified of sharks. And the
Here's thing, I
ocean.
love sharks.
And the ocean. Anytime, like, in the beginning when we were underwater, I was, like, freaking out slightly. I did not like it
The fact
one
that
bit.
you hate sharks, you're afraid of water. And I'm the opposite, where I love to swim and I love sharks.
We talked about this in the Subnautica podcast,
That's
if
true.
you had listened.
Well, I can't help it. I was in the middle of session and buying a house.
You could have had the podcast on while you were packing.
Not really. Not while we were packing.
Unpacking. then.
Unpacking, maybe.
The bickering's gonna be so worse now.
Yes.
Especially since you're, like, mostly unpacked and stuff. And I'll probably be coming over a lot more.
Dude, we still have the office and the upstairs guest rooms are the only ones that have boxes left.
Okay, you guys have gotten a lot done, though.
We have, dude. Yesterday we woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Didn't get done cleaning and unpacking everything else till like 5.
What time did people come over?
5.
Jeez.
Like the first one over was Hannah.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm kind of struck Marina, but Marina gets off like at 4:30 or
Yeah.
5. So
And plus I think she was picking up Hannah. The other Hannah is the one.
okay, so Hannah,
Klein.
I wasn't gonna say the last name.
Slime?
We already said the last
I
name.
can
Doesn't
edit it
matter
out.
now.
I can edit it out.
Okay. Anyway,
And no one is gonna know who the hell that is. Except for
Facebook.
her.
Facebook. Is you on Facebook? I don't know.
No,
Okay.
she does not have that.
Anyway, Jaws.
Then it.
So we watched the 50th anniversary because this is the 50th anniversary year, It comes back in theaters in August.
Sweet.
I don't know if I'm gonna go see it, just for the simple fact I just watched it.
I might go just to watch it, or I might go to like the drive-in.
If it's at the drive-in, maybe.
I haven't been to the drive-in this year.
Last time
really
I
wanna go.
watched a movie at a drive-in, the Exorcist was on, and the new Halloween 2018 was on. Me and my dad went in October during COVID, and there was like a double horror movie premiere.
Trying to remember the last movie I think the last movie I saw at the drive-in was probably How to Train Your Dragons 2.
You should go see the new How to Train Your Dragon.
Why would I go watch a movie that just had the butcher?
I didn't think it was that bad, but I've also never seen an animated one.
I prefer the animated one. The new one, they just butchered the character roles. Like, I understand that they want to make it more diverse, but you're trying to change a movie classic into this woke bullshit.
I didn't think it was that bad.
That's your opinion.
But see, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me like you.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jaws.
Damn it.
So the movie starts off with these two teenagers doing the classic teenager things.
Two teenagers. It's a group of teenagers on a beach.
Okay, group of teenagers, and
There
two
you
teenagers
go.
run off.
Yeah. Do a little hanky-panky in the water.
Hinky Panky?
You never heard of that?
No. No,
Would
I
you
have
rather
not.
me do this?
You know, the funny thing is, I was kind of thinking about just putting my hands up and being like, you mean this?
Yeah.
So anyway, two teenagers who want to go skinny dipping. And
I just now noticed your closet light's on.
yeah, I turned it on when we were looking for the other thing and got to turn it off.
I was like, I looked up, didn't see the bottom, I just saw like a light there. I was like, that's interesting.
It's fine. It's fine.
They were going skinny dipping.
Yeah, and the boy just passes out on the beach.
Well, yeah, 'cause he's drunk.
Oh, you could tell they were drunk, yeah. And the girl's in the water, and she starts getting attacked by something unknown. I mean, we can kind of figure it out, but
Yeah.
we don't really know what it is that attacks until later on in the movie.
Could you imagine? I know we've probably already seen the trailer, but could you imagine if the trailer just never included the shark at all?
I wonder if they did that, because like back in the this was the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If they just never included the shark at
They
all.
probably did.
I know, but if they didn't, and everyone.
No,
just,
I mean, they
what
probably-
the hell is this?
They probably didn't include shark, is what I'm trying to say.
That would have probably drawn a lot of people in.
Yeah. So this movie, I believe, was the first summer blockbuster. Like this movie was like the start of the summer blockbuster era.
Probably.
No, I'm like 90% positive.
I want to say you're right.
Yeah, I'm like 90% positive because I was listening to some retrospective thing on this movie a few years ago, and they were talking about that. Only thing I remember from that retrospective thing, whatever it was. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this was the first summer blockbuster.
What would be the second?
I have no clue. Probably Jaws 2.
Why would Jaws 2 come out right after?
I meant like the summer after.
Oh, I was referring to the same summer.
Oh, no clue. Probably nothing.
Probably not. Okay. Yeah, then we get introduced to the cast of the chief.
Yeah, Chief Brody. I like Brody.
Yeah, he did his part very well. The concerned chief and father figure.
Yeah. Apparently the actor died of a staph infection,
Which is very surprising.
and his oldest son is also died in 2000.
In real life, or his
No,
son
his
from the movie?
son from the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. The kid who plays the son died in 2000. I can't remember why.
Michael or the other one?
The older one.
The older one?
Yeah, Michael,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, I can't remember why, but yeah, he died. I didn't check out the younger one.
Because It's either the youngest one or the oldest one that dies in the fourth movie. Because we were looking that up because I could have sworn one of them becomes a cop and dies.
Yeah, it's the younger one, I
The
believe.
younger one dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Trevor or something like that. I can't remember. I even looked at.
I couldn't.
I don't think they said the name of the movie either.
Out of all of them, I've watched 1 and 2 the most.
Well, yeah. I mean, those are the Bell ones. I've only
And like
seen
Marty
snippets.
McFly says in the movie, the shark still looks fake. The first one sold it the most because actually it's more realistic. The rest just downgraded.
Yeah, but like for a movie being 50 years old, it didn't look that bad.
No, it looks more realistic than anything.
Yeah. I mean, of course, we were watching like the anniversary edition, so they may have like
made the quality a little bit better.
Yeah. But like for a movie being 50 years old, it did not look bad.
No.
I mean, if I watched that movie without knowing what year it came out, and someone told me it came out in the 90s, I would be like, yeah, that's believable.
Yeah.
Or even early 2000s.
The quality definitely got cleaned up.
Yeah, I don't know the last time I watched the original. Like, it's been years since I've seen this movie.
Last time I remember watching this one, I watched it on a whim.
Gotcha.
And I watched. When was it? Oh, I was on vacation with my family, and we were.
Of course you will.
We were in Maine.
Okay, I thought I was gonna say you watched it like on a beach or something.
We were next to a beach.
Okay.
And the next day we were going to a beach.
Have you seen the picture that has the caption "The only way to watch Jaws"? And it's like a whole bunch of people like in the ocean with a giant.
They're on the lake with the
yeah.
I would not. I'm not gonna lie. I would actually do that.
I know. The temptation would be there for me to do it. I don't know if I would go through
it. For me, would be to be like those kids in the movie and wear a giant dorsal fin just to scare people.
Yeah. They probably would have something going around to try and scare people.
If somebody brought a giant robotic shark and it's just swimming through people,
not even a shark, but like some type of fin, like maybe with like a, I don't know, but like some type of fin that's robotic going around.
I mean, come on, like that would be fantastic to see.
It would definitely be an experience. It definitely would be an experience. So anyway, going back to the movie, Chief Brody gets a call, and they talk.
He gets a car. He won a car.
It's a call. CALL.
Call. Oh, I heard car.
I mean, then he gets in a call. So
I know, that's what I was going. He got a car. He won a car.
And when I was actually watching that scene with the car and stuff, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a cop vehicle as a Jeep.
It's more the SUV line.
Well, SUV line, but the open
the
top
island
and stuff.
He's on. It's mostly an island and with dunes.
Yeah,
so it makes sense that
it makes sense, but that's just something you never see in the Midwest.
Oh, keep going. I gotta respond to this.
Okay. So he goes down to the police station, and they're kind of talking about, stuff, and they, talk about the girl, and they're like, okay, she died from a shock attack. And he's, without any hesitation, he's like, let's close down the beach. And I'm just going to wait for you so that we can...
No, keep going. I'm listening because I had... My fiance's asking questions.
When are you going to be home?
No. She's taking care of my parents' dogs right now. So she went over and she forgot the code.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your parents are going to first see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow when we're recording, not tomorrow when this video comes out.
Whenever I get this edited, unless you're editing it.
No, you will be.
Okay.
Yeah, so he immediately jumps in and is like, let's close down the beaches. And he goes runs to a hardware store and gets signs and stuff to make it.
Because he's the only sane person in this entire movie. Well, him and the scientist.
Yeah, I'm saying the scientist was pretty sane.
Yeah.
The wife was also pretty sane.
Yeah, when she started realizing oh, this is a very serious situation.
Well, he also didn't tell her.
They're not islanders. They're from New York, so they're not used to this.
Yeah. Which is why I'm like, that's really good of him just to be like, hey, let's close down the beach. Like, from not being an Iron he, automatically knew what to do.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, granted, he probably knew protocols and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's
But
following.
the hungry, greedy male had other plans.
No shit. That mayor reminded me so much of the mayor from Scooby Doo, with the
The witch ghost?
Yeah, the witch ghost, because of how he's like, "You want us to close this festival?"
Yeah, but I like that male better than this one.
If you see them side by side, it's the same kind of mayor.
I wonder if they will, like, it may even look similar too.
A little bit, yes.
I wonder if there was some inspiration.
And then you get the same mayor in Play with a Chance of Meatballs.
See, I don't like that movie.
I'd watch that.
We need to do Witch's Ghost.
Yeah.
We need to do that one. Okay. Or else what I'm saying thoughts.
We were talking about the greedy mayor.
Yeah, so the male comes to the beach and he's like, "Hey, you can't close on the festival.
No,
you can't close on the beach
because
of the festival."
He didn't come to the beach. He met up with the chief on a ferry.
I was guessing the ferry was at the beach. No,
it was on the shoreline, but they were going out to see this group of boys that are trying to get their merit badge by swimming a mile.
Yeah, the a Boy Scout swimming male badge. So he tells Brody like, "Hey, you can't close out on the beach, because of the 4th of July festival coming up."
This is the biggest event of the year.
If
it's
we
a
had
summer island.
Yeah. And I mean, I do see what the male's also saying. I don't agree with it. Not one bit.
Like, if they section, like, you don't need to have it on the actual beach. You could section it off into the pond or the lake. Like,
but the shark goes in the pond.
They could have put up some barrier or something.
Probably not with such short notice.
Probably not.
But they could have had it on the beach and just said no swimming.
Yeah.
Which I'm not entirely sure why they didn't just do that. That just made way more sense. Like, okay, yeah, guys, don't go in the ocean because we have a shark problem. Like, I think people
would on the beach, just don't go in the water.
Yeah, like the shark can't go onto the beach. Like,
next thing you know, the shark starts running on land.
I would be out there. I would be out there so hard and never go to another beach a day in my life. And you and I both know that. You and I both know that's true.
It'd be like the shark from Madagascar that chases Mort.
Yeah, what else am I picturing? Oh, I'm picturing
that meme of where the shark now has legs and shoes.
No, one of the shows we watch in at daycare. It's called Road. WORD WORLD. And there's one of the characters is a shark, and he's on the land going to school and stuff, and out of the water.
This is not the one that also has like a little mermaid with it too, right?
If it does, I've not seen that episode.
Okay, I must be thinking of a different show.
Yeah.
I remember when we were both counselors, there was one cartoon that these kids would watch, and it's got like a mermaid, a crab, some Tasmanian devil, and a shark.
No, because I never watched this at when we were counselors.
Okay.
I discovered this like a year and a half ago at work. So I won't do it the microphone. So the male pressures the medical examiner to change the cause of death to a boating accident.
Yeah, hit by a propeller.
Yeah.
Propeller can do that if it's a big enough one.
Yeah, but
a small enough one wouldn't do that much damage.
Yeah.
You need at least...
Especially when you see the remains later on in the movie, and it's just like a small little tub.
Yeah.
And it's probably just arms,
there'd be
legs.
more body.
Yeah.
Than just pieces.
Yeah. And then we get introduced to Harper. Well, no, they had that town meeting. Never mind. Yeah, they had that town meeting. And Quint's, like, hey, if you pay me $10,000, I'll go kill the shark for you.
1,010 men go into the water. 316 come out of the water. I love that scene getting made fun of. If you ever seen Master of the Skies, I love that movie way too much because
No.
they make fun of Jaws because he's sitting. Quint is sitting in the light in like this little pond, and he's on a little dinghy, and he's trying to tell these people like, "There's a shark in this pond." And he's like, "There's no shark in this. It's a tiny little pond."
Yeah, I'll talk more about Quint when we get to his story later on.
Okay.
You know what story? The one I looked up in the middle of the movie. So they're like, we need to go kill the shark, and we know.
No, he said that.
I skipped a scene.
You did, because you forgot the part where he walks out because he wants $10,000.
No, I skipped a scene before that. So it cuts to a beach scene, and everyone's in the water, and you see Brody kind of on the lookout.
That scene. Brody's trying to relax on the beach, and everyone's having fun. And this is the scene where it starts it all.
Yeah. So this is a scene where no, this isn't the one of the boys with the shark fins later on.
No, this is the one with the boy on a inflatable pad.
Yeah.
Thing.
No, I thought something else happened, but there was a dog in the water.
There's a dog in the water.
So there was a woman that was like just kind of like sitting there, and I was honestly half expecting her just to be like gone, like someone like passed Brody's view and then she'd just be gone out of his sight, and that's what would kick us off. No, it was a lot more worse than that.
Yeah, the dog got.
Well, yeah, the dog got killed. Well,
we didn't get to see it.
Well, guessing the dog got killed. I mean, it's kind of implied, but like there's no evidence of that.
There's a floating stick.
But that could be anything.
It's the stick the dog was chasing.
He could have ran out into chaos. Like we just know it's implied it probably happened, but let's just say it didn't happen. Just like the little girl from Terrifier 3, let's just say she didn't get killed. Even though she probably got killed. Okay?
Alright.
Okay. But no, there's a boy, his name is Max, I believe. Max or Alex?
Alex,
okay. Yeah, there's a little boy who gets killed, who was on the yellow inflatable. And that's when they go to that. Yeah. So everyone comes screaming out of the water because, all of a sudden it's all bloody and stuff. And that's when you go to the town hall scene.
Where everybody's just trying to decide to close the beach, throwing a fit, and then the mayor says it's only closed for 24 hours, and that's not what they agreed on.
Yeah. And so that's when Quint is like, hey, pay me $10,000 and I'll go kill that beast for you.
Yeah.
And then after that scene, we get introduced to Harper.
Yeah.
I liked Harper.
Yeah, he showed more signs of being a sane person because he knows the knowledge of everything and no one wants to listen to him.
Yeah. Just like Brody.
Yeah, Brody's trying to do everything, but he has his hands tied because of the mayor.
Yeah. But Brody went against the mayor's rule at one point. What was that for?
To cut open the shark.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So as we're getting introduced to Harper, they find a tiger shark.
Well, and the villagers or people that came for the man of the shark.
Yeah. Like the Ionos found a tiger shark.
Which they thought was the killer.
And so, Brody's all celebrating stuff, and Harper's, doing measurements in the background, trying to take,
Well, yeah, because the bite-size radius would not match the scars.
Yeah. And he's looking at, Brody and being like, this is not the shark. Like...
No, because if you look at a shark's jaws, depending on which one you get, it opens up a certain way to where if it's like this, it would take like a minor bite out of you. But if it opens up, what they can do is dislocate their jaw and push it forward like a snake. They push it forward so it pops out more so they can get a bigger bite.
Gotcha.
And then their muscles pull it in so they get a stronger latch on it and rips off.
Gotcha.
I know shark.
Yeah, see, I don't. Not one bit. And so they cut open the shark against the male's wishes because, let's be honest, the male probably wanted to have the shark cooked. Well, they didn't say this in the movie, but my theory is that he probably wanted the shark cooked and served at the festival.
That or just have it on display, but he didn't want anybody to cut open the shark in case it was not the killer shark.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like, I don't want a body of a boy just coming out of the shark's stomach, but really, he just doesn't want proof that like, oh, I fucked up. This is not the shark.
Well, I do agree with his point on like not cutting the shark open in middle of the public.
Then that's why you need to take it somewhere else and cut it open. Yeah. But they don't do that.
No. That's what he should have said. I'm like, okay, I agree with you there. So let's do this instead.
The whole village turned on Brody quick because they thought he was the one trying to keep secrets of the whole shark attacks, but really it's the mayor.
I don't think they really turned on him.
No, they just looked nice. Oops.
I don't think they turned on him.
The mom of the boy comes up and slaps him.
Well, she slaps him because he knew that there was a possible shark in the bottle and didn't do anything about it. And like what you said, he should have told them, like, well, I was told the wrong cause of death. Like, put the blame on the male and medical examiner instead of him.
Yeah, is that he took the blame.
Yeah. But that also don't picture that with the podcast. Phone case. But that also doesn't surprise me with Brody's character either. Like that he would take the blame for everything.
You're gonna make me yawn.
Sorry, I've been up since like 3.
Well, that's your fault. I've been up since, I don't know, when did you call me again?
8:45.
Yeah.
The sad thing is you probably still got more sleep than I did.
Probably.
Okay.
You made me yawn.
No, I have another one coming.
Jesus. Yeah, the medicine I'm on now helps me sleep a lot better.
Well, apparently not good enough for my phone calls.
You woke me up.
Exactly, that's my point.
Did you expect me to be in a chipper mood?
I meant like it's not strong enough to make you sleep during phone calls.
Oh.
Because my phone call woke you up. Again, sorry. Yeah, I saw it, don't worry. Where were we?
We were on the part where the mother slaps Brody.
Oh yeah, so the mom slaps Brody, and then you see all of these fairies coming in, all of these people coming in.
Yeah, okay. For the July weekend.
Yeah. And they cut back to the beach, and everyone's having fun and all of that.
Everyone's having fun, but nobody will go in the water.
Yeah. And so Brody and
Hopper are basically having a lot of other people come in and help.
Oh yeah, like there's a whole bunch of people in the water. There's a whole bunch of police boats. Hopper's still like looking out, and everyone's trying to figure things out.
They got a helicopter.
Yeah. And
because you got to spot it by the shadows. You can't see it just looking towards the horizon. You got to look it straight down.
Yeah. So the male's like, he goes up to like one of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really give out his name.
I don't remember who it is, but but I think it's one of the other, one of the people in charge of the town.
Yeah, like someone who's like on a boat or something.
Uh-huh.
He goes to like one of his friends and be like, hey, you want to get in the water, right?
Yeah, he basically tells this man and his family with kids to go out in the water while there's a shark killing people.
Yeah. So he's like, okay, fine, I'll go out in the water and prove your stupid point. And
they even look scared while they did it.
Oh yeah. And that's when everyone else goes in the water and is having fun. And that's when his son goes to his mom and is like, or maybe it was Brody. I can't remember.
No, his son was carrying a ding. I think it was a dinghy or some sailboat
Yeah, that's right.
with his friends, and his dad told him to take it to the pond or the lake.
Pond.
Okay.
And so his son goes in with his friends to the pond, and they go off swimming that way.
So that way they're away from the ocean and from
Yeah.
the people.
Yeah. And then you have those two boys with the shark fins, and everyone freaks out, and they clear the water out, and they realize it's just a false alarm. It's just two idiots, kids, playing pranks on people.
Which is kind of funny.
Not to me, no.
Okay, if they got rid of the shark at the meantime while all that was going on, it was just two kids pranking everybody. It's kind of funny, but also not really funny.
Yeah.
Like, yes, scaring people that there's a shark, but also there's a touchy subject of like there's an actual shark.
Yeah.
Probably not the best time.
Yeah. Like if this was just like a normal summer like 4th of July movie that didn't have a shark involved, then yeah, that would be funny. Yeah. And afterwards, they realized that I think it was Michael. Michael and his friends are still at the pond, so that, like, Brody starts running over to go get them and get them out of the water, and that's when they realize the shark is attacking, and it kills some man. We don't know who, but
yeah, some local dude was trying to help the kids tie a knot.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on like a little rowboat.
Yeah, and he gets like eaten very quickly.
Well, he gets knocked off and then gets dragged underneath.
Yeah,
and
you even see like his leg float down and stuff.
Yep. And then you see Brody's son, who was in the water because he was on the boat that got knocked over, and he's in shock.
Yeah, so we don't really see him for the rest of the movie.
No, you don't see them for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, no, we don't think we see them. But like the last half of the movie is the three main boat characters in the boat.
And his wife, because the wife says goodbye to him before they sail off. But after that scene, they go to the hospital where Brody convinces the mayor, like, you need to take care of this situation. It's now or never.
No, what I was trying to say is the last half is the three main characters in the boat.
Yeah.
In a boat. I didn't mean like the wife and stuff. And so that's when they hire Quint. Because Brody's like, you need to hire that guy and have him go kill the shark.
Yeah, kill it now before it gets worse.
Yeah. Before, it becomes Shark Town.
And then the mayor's actually in realization of it, and he's like scared of his mind because like my kids were in there too.
Yeah. So they close on the beach, and then Brody and Harper are gonna help this guy Quint go find a shark and kill him.
Yeah.
We don't really see like any like talking between them on like how that worked. At least unless we do, and I just missed it.
You might have missed it, but there was the whole thing where they met up in Quint's hut, basically, where he has like all those jaws of the sharks on the wall.
I'm trying to picture that.
Do you not remember that scene?
No, I don't.
Jeez, did you black out or something?
Well, one point in time I was trying to reposition myself because of my neck, so maybe it was during that time.
Maybe.
And then Miranda was also texting me a little bit too, so it could have been doing that.
Maybe.
And I just looked down for a hot minute. So then we cut to the like docks and stuff, and they're getting the boat ready. And the wife says goodbye. What do I tell the kids? And Brody's like, tell them I went fishing.
Yeah, I'm going fishing. I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not. But I'm also guessing his older kid is probably old enough to know like that's not the truth.
Yeah, but like the little boy asked.
Yeah, like Michael didn't seem a dumb kid.
No.
And
I mean, he listened to his dad. His dad said go to the pond. He went.
Yeah. So the rest of the movie is just these three on a boat. And I like the last half. That's the part that stick to me the most.
Because it just deals with all of them fighting a shark.
Well, fine, a shark, but like the scene they remember the most was the night scene.
Yeah, that's because that's where everything goes downhill.
Not where everything goes downhill. I think it was just a speech that Quint gives.
Maybe.
So before we get to the night scene, there's the first shark attack, where
they're throwing chum basically.
Yeah, throwing chum, and Brody like throws the chum onto the shark and he realizes what he did.
And the shark just pops out of the water.
Yeah, and he's like, Quint, it's Hale. Is that when they do the first barrel? Do you have another text to respond to?
Somebody posted a comment on something I put.
Is that the first barrel that gets attached to the shark?
Yeah, that's when the first barrel was attached.
Yeah, and then like Harper puts like some type of tracker on it or something, and so that's the first barrel, and then they're all drinking and stuff in the like little cabin area of the boat.
Yeah, trying to get acquainted with each other.
Yeah,
just to break the ice because everyone's like at each other's throats.
Well, not at each other's throats, just they're all strangers.
They're all comparing dick sizes. Come on.
Yeah, so Harper and Quint were like comparing scars and stuff.
And then it ends with it doesn't end with the story, but it ends with Hopper saying, "You see this scar right here, which is from a broken heart."
Yeah, and then Quint goes into like, I don't know, it's like a good 5-minute speech.
Weird, because Brody points out a scar on his arm because there's like a tattoo that was missing.
Yeah, no, Harper did. Was it Brody?
It was Brody.
Brody? Okay. Yeah, Brody points out scar on his arm, and he's like, no, that was a tattoo. And Harper was the one who made a comment about, and like, oh, did it say mother on it? And he's like, no, it said Indianapolis for the ship. So this is a true story. From what I very briefly looked online, that a ship did go down, the USS Indianapolis, and it went down with, I say, like 1,300 or something people.
It was
1,100
men.
It was a different number than what the movie said.
Okay, well, from what he says in the movie, it's 1,100 men.
Yeah, and then but the 316 people who survived was right in the movie. So basically the story was like,
they might have just rounded it up or rounded it closer.
Yeah. But in the movie it was like Quint was on the ship and it got torpedoed during World War II. It got torpedoed by the Japanese.
Yeah, and 2 torpedoes.
Yeah. And they were all in the water for a few days to a week. And they were getting attacked by sharks one by one. And he saw one of his friends dead, and that's when he went disbelief and just kind of like was thinking, when is it going to be my time at this point?
And that's why he would never wear a life jacket again.
Yeah. So sad story, but like I did really like the historical stuff.
Yeah.
And that's when it turns day, and everything just goes to crap at that point.
Yeah, because the shark starts hitting the hull.
Yeah.
Is it the hull? Or the cabin? Is he hitting the hull or the cabin?
Well, it's a hull because the cabin was like inside a boat.
Well, yeah, but it was the under part, it was the bottom part. So was that the hull or was that the cabin?
That's the hull.
Yeah, okay.
Underneath the cabin was the engine.
Yeah.
So he was saying the sides of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, you're right. It's the hull. So the shark starts hitting the hull and water starts coming in, and he may have hit the underside too to damage the engines.
Probably learned to smack that around on other boats that were going after him.
Yeah. So
by the way, I don't think we mentioned this. There was a scene when they were kind of the tiger shark. They went out to go hunting for it. They find a local islander's boat, and
Ben Gondor.
Yeah, Hopper goes down to go investigate, finds the tooth, looks back, and then obviously then you see the body pop out of the hole.
Yeah. No, I honestly forgot about that scene.
I remembered.
So
Back,
what
back to the. Jeez, what are you?
emails?
So
I didn't
back
turn
to
my phone
the
on.
shark attacking.
Yeah, so the sharks attacked and damaged the engines for the first time,
Yeah.
and they were kind of like repairing it, and that's when Brody's like, because Hooper and Quint are more of the boat experts,
Yeah,
because
'cause-
Brody doesn't like the water.
Yeah, he doesn't like water. He doesn't because of a drowning incident.
Yeah, and so
Hopper.
Hopper and Quint are fixing the engines and stuff,
Mhm.
and Brody's like, hey guys, at the back. Oh no, he's like, hey, isn't that the yellow bell? And Quint's like, what did you say? And like the shark attacks again.
Yeah.
And is that when the engine gets flooded, or is that the third time? Or fourth time?
Third time. Okay.
Well, no, this is the third time it's attacking, so I meant the fourth time.
So after Brody sees it they shoot it again. They tie it down to the ship.
It has two bells on it at this point.
And they're tied down to the back of the boat while water's being tossed into the engine.
Oh yeah, so is this when they tie it to the back?
Yeah, and then the backs come off.
Yeah. So they try pulling the shark, but the shark is too strong and pulls them instead.
Mm-hmm.
And so they try untying it, and that's when water splashes over the.
Yeah, because he went to go get a machete to cut off the rope.
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
No, because the shark just eventually pulled off the.
Then they managed to get 3 on it, and then that's where everything starts going downhill.
More downhill.
Yeah.
So the engines are kind of crapping out at this point.
Yeah, because they've been flooded.
Yeah. So Quint is just trying to get them back to the shore at this point.
Well, yeah, because I have to admit this scene was a bit of I don't know why he did it, but Brody tries to call for help, and Quint just comes in and smashes the radio.
Yeah, I don't know why he does that.
I don't know why he does it either. I don't know if he's like, I don't want help, I want to do this on my own, or just like, you're making too much noise kind of thing.
Or both.
Maybe.
Or
maybe he just doesn't trust the National Guard.
Could be. Coast Guard.
Or Coast Guard, I mean.
But yeah, so Quint tries taking the boat back to the shore, or tries getting as close to the shore as possible before the engines officially give out. Which I will admit was a smart move. Because if anything did happen, being closer to the shore is the best scenario.
Yeah.
Excuse me. In that case. But the engines eventually give out, and you can kind of see smoke and stuff, and they're like, okay, we're gonna sink at this point.
Yeah.
And so they get the shark cage ready, so that way Hopper can
use a boomstick, basically, is what it's called. And it's the thing that uses compressed air to, you stab it in the shark's head, fills up this air, and it's supposed to.
Gotcha.
Basically what they did with the entire movie.
Kind of, yeah. That doesn't go as planned.
No.
Because the shark is like so much stronger than
your chair was sinking.
Yeah. So the shark is a lot stronger, and I honestly thought Hopper dies.
No, I told you he doesn't.
No, I really was believing he was going to be dead.
I remember Quentin being eaten alive. That one I remember.
Yeah, because that's the iconic scene.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot about the line. Because
yeah.
Brody looks at Quint during like the second attack, and he's like, "You're gonna need a bigger boat."
Yeah, this is when he's tossing the chum. That's when he tosses it on him.
Oh yeah, okay. So after the first attack,
that's when he walks backwards into the cabin. He says, "You're gonna need a bigger boat."
Yeah. One of the most iconic lines from movies.
Yeah.
Right there.
It's more reference that and the music.
Oh, the music is so iconic too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more. Those two stand out the most because you can tell by those two scenes, like, oh, you're talking about Jaws.
Yeah, like not even seeing the movie, you know what movie it's from.
Yeah.
So, Hopper manages to escape out of the bottom while the shark is attacking him.
Mm-hmm.
And Brody and Quint are trying to, just kill the shark by stabbing it.
Yeah.
And
Because it's flying
eventually,
around on the cage.
yeah. So eventually, the shark goes to the back of the boat and, like,
basically lunges onto the.
lunges onto the boat, which causes the back part, the stone of the boat, to break off.
Yeah, then the water starts flooding in.
Yeah.
Because of how heavy that shark is. No, I know the shark is mechanical, but dang, that was a big ass.
So, did you know they actually had a name for the shark?
Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce. Because they hated working with the mechanical part of the shark so much, they had to give it a name.
Bruce was throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah. So that's when Quint dies, and
if I remember correctly, I remember them like Mythbusters were making a replica version of it because they wanted to see like what was the flaws of having to deal with it, and it's just because the water kept flooding the engine of the mechanical one.
Yeah, it just kept breaking. I heard.
Yeah.
And that's when Quint dies, and Brody throws a compressed air tank
after the shark rams the cabin.
Yeah. After, like, gets into not even rams, like, gets into the cabin.
Yeah.
Like, because all of a sudden it's right there next to
Brody. It basically comes through a window.
Yeah. Because, half the ship's on the water at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And he, lunges a air tank at him. And Bruce goes away. And then Brody tries his best Jack Sparrow impersonation.
That's probably where Jack Sparrow got it from.
Probably.
He's basically just hanging on the crow's nest.
Yeah, so Brody goes on top of the crow's nest because, the higher up from the sinking boat is.
But it is basically perched on a reef where it was because it didn't sink all the way, so it was like pretty much tilted.
Gotcha.
So it probably landed on a reef or something.
Probably. And that's when the shark comes around and he starts shooting at it.
And he's just waiting for that air tank. Yeah.
And that's when Bruce blows up. Probably was very satisfying blowing that thing up.
Probably.
After how much trouble it gave them.
Probably why they never used it in the other ones, because they blew it up.
They probably didn't want to deal with the mess.
That's probably why it switched to CGI, which looked even worse.
Yeah. So after that, Hooper comes back up.
Hopper.
Why do you keep saying Hooper?
I don't know why you're saying Hooper.
Hopper comes back up, and they both swim back to the Zoo.
Yeah, because they take the rest of the barrels.
Yeah. And the movie ends.
Yeah.
So far, not a bad movie.
No, it was definitely a good introduction to the series.
Yeah. Strongest one of the series.
Oh yeah, by far.
But definitely a good way to start off the summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
So are we back now to doing this semi-regularly?
I want to say yes. But the wedding is in what?
4
3
months?
months?
3 months?
It's the 7th. I got till October.
Yeah.
I got 3 months.
Yeah. Wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
Jeez. I just probably RSVP then.
Did you already RSVP?
No.
Oh. No, your mom did.
Did she RSVP me?
I don't know.
Jeez.
I'll have to take a look because a lot of people did it last night and I didn't even bother looking at who did. I know your mom was one of the first ones.
Yeah, because we're probably one of the first ones you got a card.
No, my parents got it. My parents did it first. But
I said one of the first ones.
Yes. Out of everyone besides my parents and my brother and Kaylee, I think your parents were at least the first ones.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we may be back to doing semi-regularly. Especially now since you live closer, you can come over on weeknights.
Yeah, I know the drive is far.
Yeah, you can come over on weeknights too. And I'm also free now. I am
Yeah, and we have room at our house too.
Yeah. Well, all the stuff's here. And I think you and I agree that we probably don't want to move it to your house if we're all going to move it to your house until after the wedding.
Or after we just get rid of most of the other stuff packed away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that office is just terrible.
And I'm really hoping we get my dad's office. Because I would like to move stuff in there, and if we have that, we can have our own little space.
You know, if this house had a basement, I'd probably have a lot more room to do a lot more.
You don't have a basement, do you?
No, it has a crawl.
Yeah.
But the weirdest door to it I've ever seen.
Have I seen it?
It's in the bathroom. It's a Harry Potter door.
I think I've seen it.
We have a staircase, and for some reason the previous owners carved a hole in underneath the staircase.
Oh, I have seen it.
It looks like a little Harry Potter nook. And the floorboard is nothing but plywood, to where you can see into the crawl space.
Gotcha.
It's so nice. Not only that, they used to have an attached garage, and they converted it into another living room, but they divided it. Not like long ways or sideways. No, they cut it at an angle. From corner to corner. Why?
Who knows? Alright, is there anything else you want to say about Jaws?
Watch it if you haven't seen it, because it's good.
It's a classic.
It's a classic, but it's like if you've never seen that in your entire life, it's worth a watch.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, this is the Graveyard Shift. We're 2 idiots talk cool. Good night, everyone.